across the room. Rain keeps dancing to a quiet tune. I was trying hard to clear my head, then your laugh came rushing back instead. Half-lit room and shadows on the wall. Late night silence echoing through it all. City lights are fading one by one, but somehow you still outshine everyone. It happens out of nowhere, no warning in my chest. One little memory and I can't catch my breath. I just thought of you, that's all it really took. 1 second in my quiet room, one random little look. I thought of you. Now my whole night's changed. Every feeling I locked away came running back again. Old playlist spinning soft and low, taking me to places I still know. Streetlight colors blur across the glass, like every little moment never passed. Maybe time moved way too fast for us. Maybe we were never meant to rush. Still your name is floating through my mind, like a song I always leave behind. And I hate how one small thought can pull me right back in, like you never really left, like this never really ended. I just thought of you, and now I'm wide awake, trying not to replay every word we used to say. I just thought of you, simple as it sounds, but somehow every part of me still turns around.
Midnight air slipping through the screen. City outside glowing silver, blue and green. I was laying still, doing nothing at all. Then your memory echoed through my walls. Old jackets hanging by the door, same quiet room as 1,000 nights before. Tried to keep my mind somewhere else, but your shadow pulled me from myself. Fingers paused above the keys again, like my heart still moves before my head. One small second, one little mistake, and suddenly the silence starts to break. I don't even know why now. After all this time, somehow you still appear without a sound and turn my whole night upside down. I almost typed your name like nothing ever changed, like we still talk until sunrise, like we still know each other's minds. I almost typed your name, then stopped before sin, but that tiny little moment brought everything back again. Every late night drive, every laugh we left behind, every look I tried to lose came back the second I thought of you. Street lights blur across the floor, same way they did the nights before, when we stay awake talking too long, making even silence feel like a song. I still remember random things, the way your eyes caught city gleam, the half-finished words, the lazy smiles, the feeling of forgetting time. Maybe moving on and clean, maybe hearts keep hitting scenes, little pieces buried deep, waiting for the night to speak. And I swear I was okay till your memory crossed my way. Now the room feels different somehow, like you're standing here right now. I almost typed your name the pain. Maybe I just miss your place in the little parts of life that still replay inside my mind. And maybe that's the hardest thing, how memories don't disappear clean. They wait in quiet corners till your heart gets weak enough to hear them. I almost typed your name just to see if you'd reply, just to know if somewhere too you still think of me sometimes. I almost typed your name, but the night stayed still, and somehow that unfinished message hurts me more until the city falls asleep and I'm left here with these thoughts to keep. One random moment, one tiny truth, I still haven't stopped missing you. Yeah. Tiny blanket light again, waiting in an empty chair. I don't even know your name, still sitting there like that. Room is dark except the glow from the screen across my clothes. Outside traffic rolls away while I freeze in place. I type a word then let it fade, build a sentence back away. Funny how a single line can feel heavier than goodbye. There's a storm inside my chest over words I'll never send, and that little blinking light keeps pulling me back in. Cursor moving in the dark, like it's tracing through my heart. Every pause and every space still somehow shaped like a name. And I don't know what I say if you answer me today. Funny how silence can hurt more than hearing nothing works. Cursor blinking late at night while the city loses light. And no matter what I do, every draft becomes about you. The radiator hums low, cold wind underneath the door. Another night slips quietly into unfinished memories. I wonder if you still stay up, watching shadows fill your walls. If your thoughts drift backwards too when the whole world quiets down. I said I'd leave the past alone, stop rebuilding what is gone. But loneliness has subtle ways of reopening old space. Maybe hearts don't really heal, they just learn to hide it better, till one fragile moment cracks and spills everything together. Cursor moving in the dark, like a post beneath the scars. Every letter feels too close to the things I miss the most. And I don't know why tonight your memory burns this bright. Funny how the smallest things can wake forgotten dreams. Cursor blinking endlessly, like it's waiting there for me to admit I still hold on to pieces left by you. Maybe some words stay unfinished, not because they lack meaning, but because the heart gets scared of hearing silence answer back. And maybe that's what keeps me here, watching hours disappear, while one tiny flashing light carries all these thoughts of mine. Cursor glowing in the blue, morning almost coming through. Still no message left my hand, still no ending to this mess. Funny how one little light can keep somebody trapped all night inside memories they swore wouldn't hurt anymore. Tiny blinking light alone in the room gone cold and slow. And somewhere between each pause I still almost talk to you. Dun, 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 dun. Nothing special, just another day. Then your memory walked into my brain. Passing strangers underneath the rain. Empty train seats, blurry window stains. Every little thing feels strange somehow. Ever since your face came back around, I wasn't looking back, I wasn't trying to, but certain nights turn dangerous when silence cuts right through. Didn't plan to miss you tonight. Didn't mean to reopen old lights, but your ghost crossed my mind so fast. Now the present feels stuck in the past. Nothing happened, nothing went wrong. Still your echo keeps pulling me on. Funny how a heart can restart just from one thought in the dark. Neon signs reflecting on the street. Cold wind brushing circles on my sleeve. People laughing somewhere out of sight. I'm tangled in another night. Tried replacing every memory with louder rooms and different scenery, but your voice survives inside my head, even when I think it's finally dead. Maybe healing isn't straight, maybe time still leaves a trace hidden underneath the skin. Wait until the quiet slips back in. Didn't plan to miss you tonight. Didn't mean to relive goodbye, but somehow your name hit like a spark, burning slowly through the dark. Nothing moved, the room stayed still. Yeah, I felt every old feeling. Funny how the smallest clue can make my whole world turn to you. And I wonder if you get this too. Those random waves that pull you through, when ordinary moments break apart and drop somebody back into your heart. Maybe some people never leave, they just hide beneath routines till one small second lets them through, and suddenly it's all about you. Didn't plan to miss you tonight, but your shadow stay all night. Now the ceiling keeps me awake while old emotions circulate. Nothing changed yet, everything did the second your memory slipped in. Funny how one passing thought can bring back everything you lost. Another quiet night gone blue, all because I thought of you.
Engine starts in the pouring rain. City lights blur across my lane. No destination in my mind tonight, just chasing silence through the neon lights. Cold air rushing through the open door. I don't wanna stay inside no more. Radio screaming songs I used to know, while empty streets glow below. Traffic fading in the rear view glass. All the stress disappearing fast. For a second I can feel okay, like the world is miles away. Street lights flicker on my skin, drowning out the noise within. Every mile pulls me further out from all the things I think about. So let the highway pull me far away, past the noise and all the weight. Windows down and volume high. Only freedom in the night. No calls, no words, no plans to keep, just the sound beneath my feet. If tomorrow finds me slow, tonight only wanna go. Stars above the city haze, lost inside these endless lanes. Heart still racing with the sound, like I'm finally breaking out. Gas station lights at 2:30. Coffee cups in a different view. Nobody asking where I've been, nobody trying to pull me in. Ocean air beside the road, car headlights moving slow. I keep driving with no end, like the dark could be my friend. Every song hits harder now, like it understands somehow. All the things I couldn't say fade a little on the way. Hands tapping on the steering wheel, trying to remember how to feel. Maybe healing looks like this, a quiet road in midnight wind. So let the highway pull me far away, past the noise and all the way. Windows down and volume high, only freedom in the night. No calls, no words, no plans to keep, just the sound beneath my feet. If tomorrow finds me slow, tonight I only wanna go. Stars above the city haze, lost inside these endless lanes. Heart still racing with the sound, like I'm finally breaking out. Sunrise glowing pale and gold, morning air against the road. Still tired, but my chest feels like, guess I needed this long drive tonight.
Alarm goes off before the sun can rise. Another long day hiding tired eyes. Coffee cold beside the sink again. Already drained and it's only 10. Boss keeps calling like I'm never done. Pressure stacking heavier by the month. Same routine repeating every day. Feels like all my energy fades away. Subway packed in, everybody's dead, running circles inside their heads. Noise and stress filling up the room, like the whole world's moving way too soon. I keep smiling when they look at me, but inside I'm barely holding peace. One more task, one more thing to fix. Caught inside this endless mess I'm in, I'm burning out again tonight. Too much weight and not enough light. Every second feels too fast, trying hard not to collapse. Turn the music way up loud, drown the pressure in the sound. If I disappear for a while, maybe I can finally smile. Breathing in the midnight air, trying not to break somewhere. Leave the stress outside the door. I can't carry this no more. Laptop glow inside the darkened room. Messages arriving way past noon. Everybody wants a piece of me, but nobody asks what I need. Deadlines chasing every little move, no time left to think or choose. Looking out the office window glass, wondering how long this life can last. Friends keep saying take a little break, but my mind still shakes when I escape. Even silence starts to feel too loud when you're locked inside your thoughts somehow. So tonight I'm driving with no plans, cold wind slipping through my hands. City lights passing by so slow, trying to let all the chaos go. I'm burning out again tonight. Too much weight and not enough light. Every second feels too fast, trying hard not to collapse. be this no more. Morning comes without a warning sign. Still exhausted, but at least alive. Maybe someday things will change. Till then I'll keep driving through the rain.
Phone keeps buzzing on the table again. Fake smiles covering the mess I'm in. Crowded room, but I still feel alone. Too many voices pulling at my soul. Late night city glowing cold and white. Everybody acting like they're fine tonight. I got tired of pretending I'm okay, so I disappear without a word to say. Street signs blur while the taxi flies. Raindrops mixing with the traffic lights. Every little sound feels way too loud. Trying hard to breathe inside the crowd. People talking but I tune it out. Nothing really matters to me now. Got 100 thoughts I can't control, like a stone spinning through my skull. I don't wanna hear another empty line. Sick of giving people all my time. Windows down, let the cold air hit my face. Trying to outrun everything I hate. Heavy thoughts fading with the neon lights. Heartbeat louder than the midnight sky. For a moment I can finally breathe. Leave the pressure somewhere behind me. Turn it up until my ears go numb. Let the bass shake everything I've become. If tomorrow comes, then let it wait. Tonight I just need an escape. 2 a.m. and the city's still awake. Same old bars and the same mistakes. Footsteps echo down another block. Only sound is my heartbeat and the clock. I remember how I used to dream, back when life felt lighter than it seems. Now I'm running circles every day, trying not to drown inside the weight. Friends keep saying that I'll be alright, but they never really see the fights hidden underneath this tired grin. All the noise is building deep within. Maybe I don't need to fix it now. Maybe I just need to let it out. So I scream along with every word until my thoughts can finally blur. I don't wanna hear another empty line. Sick of giving people all my time. Windows down, let the cold air hit my face. Trying to outrun everything I hate. Heavy thoughts fading with the neon lights. Heartbeat louder than the midnight sky. For a moment I can finally breathe. Leave the pressure somewhere behind me. Turn it up until my ears go numb. Let the bass shake everything I become. If tomorrow comes, and let it wait. Tonight I just need an escape. City lights slowly disappear. Morning air finally feels clear. Maybe nothing changed at all tonight, but at least I made it through alive.
Pack my thoughts inside a bag. Left my phone face down again. Too much noise inside my life. Too many wrongs that felt so right. Every day repeats the same. Different faces, same old pain. Smiling just to get through it, while my heart keeps losing grip. Train doors close and start to move. City fading from the view. Watching lights turn into lines as I leave this place behind. Maybe I don't need a plan. Maybe I just need to run far from everything I know, somewhere nobody can go. I just wanna disappear tonight. Drive until the morning light. Leave the pressure far behind. Lose the chaos in my mind. No more like I'm here. If the world keeps moving fast, I don't wanna look back. Let the highway take me far, underneath the fading stars. For one night I can escape from every fear I couldn't face. Yeah. Tiny motel glowing red, suitcase lying by the bed, TV static fills the room, like my thoughts still leaking through. Walk outside at 3:30, cold wind rapping over me. Empty streets and traffic signs, feels like freedom for a while. I keep thinking maybe someday life won't feel this far away. Maybe I can learn to breathe without carrying everything. Till then I'll keep moving on, listening to the same sad songs, trying hard to heal the scars hidden underneath my heart. I just wanna disappear tonight, drive until the morning light, leave the pressure far behind, lose the chaos in my mind. No more voices in my ear, no more acting like I'm here. If the world keeps moving fast, I don't wanna look back, 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 back. Let the highway take me far, underneath the fading stars. For one night I can escape from every fear I couldn't face. Sunrise cuts across the sky, still exhausted but alive. Maybe running isn't wrong if it helps me carry on. Ooh, ooh. Yeah. Morning light spills through the blind, dust floating slowly in white line. Another ordinary day begins, but your memory quietly slips in. Kettle singing from the stove, barefoot steps across the floor. Everything feels calm outside, yet something aches deep inside. I keep moving like I should, doing everything I could to build a life that doesn't trace every corner of your face. But healing moves in circles, not straight lines like people say. Some nights I feel untouched and you return again. Yeah, I'm still orbiting you, even after all this time. Like a planet pulled in silence by a force I can't define. Every road I wander down still somehow turns around. Funny how no matter what I do, part of me keeps orbiting you. And I hate how natural it feels, like my heart forgot what's real. 'Cause even distance can't undo the gravity of you. Train doors closing with a sound, someone's laughter in the crowd. Tiny moments pass me by, still your shadow catches mine. I remember winter coats, frozen breath and inside jokes, street corners painted gold, back when our hands fit perfectly. Maybe love leaves hidden threads wrapped around the things we said, invisible, holding tight long after goodbye. I thought time would break the pull, turn your memory dull, but certain hearts keep spinning back no matter how they run. I'm still orbiting you, through every sleepless afternoon, through every crowded avenue, in every empty room. No, I don't reach out anymore, still your echo floods the shore. Funny how the heart repeats what it never got to keep, and somehow every part of me still bends towards your gravity. Like losing you changed the truth of how my world moves. connections stay far beyond their ending place. Not alive enough to hold, not gone enough to leave alone. And maybe that's what scares me most, how close you feel as a ghost, living softly in my chest without a single word. I'm still orbiting you while the seasons pass right through, while the city changes shape and strangers come and go. Yet somewhere underneath it all, your memory still softly calls. Funny how the heart can choose one person it can't lose, spinning slowly through the blue, still orbiting you.
Random melody inside the store, stop me right there near the door. Same kind of rhythm you used to hum back when everything felt young. Traffic glowing red and gold, cold wind slipping through my coat. People pass like moving waves while your memory quietly stays. I changed the station in my car, still couldn't get away that far. Every chorus pulls your shape from places I thought time erased. It's dangerous how sound can move straight through walls we thought we built. One tiny note can wake a storm buried underneath the guilt. Every song turns into you, no matter what I try to do. Different voices, different nights, still your shadow hides inside. And suddenly I'm back again, hearing echoes in my head. Funny how a simple tune can make old feelings bloom. Every beat pulls something loose, a memory tied back to you, like a story never stopped, just faded into static noise. Late night speakers from upstairs, soft vibrations through the air. Someone dancing, someone drunk while I unravel all at once. I remember rooftop nights, cheap blue lights and blurry skies, laughing hard at nothing real, still the happiest I'd feel. Now every playlist sounds the same, every lyric calls your name, even silence in between feels louder than it seems. Maybe hearts don't fully heal, maybe music keeps them real. Little fragments locked in sound, waiting to be spun around. Every song turns into you, even once you never knew. Every rhythm bends and breaks into memories I can't escape. And suddenly the room shifts shape, like time itself begins to shake. Funny how the smallest line can bring your touch back into mine. Every note revives the past moments I thought couldn't last. Now your ghost keeps sinking through everything I listen to. I used to think forgetting meant erasing every evidence, but love survives in hidden ways inside the soundtrack of our days. Or maybe that's why moving on feels unfinished in these songs, 'cause every chorus leaves behind another version of your eyes. Every song turns into you, long after we're said and done, long after the city sleeps and the morning finally comes. Still your echo fills the dark, like a pulse inside my heart. Funny how you're still this close without being here at all. Static voices, neon blue, another melody turns into you.
Blue numbers glow Another sleepless night again. I told myself I'd close my eyes, but your memory slipped inside. The room is quiet, almost still. Only distant tires on the hill. Yet somehow every little sound feels sharper when you're not around. I scroll through old familiar scenes, tiny moments in between, half-forgotten afternoons, now replaying in this room. Maybe nighttime tells the truth too honestly sometimes, 'cause when the world goes silent, you return inside my mind. Seen at 2:14, and suddenly I couldn't breathe. One tiny mark beside your name, and now the whole night's changed. You probably don't even know how far 1 second goes, 'cause one small sign from you can shake the calm I built alone. Seen at 2:14, and now I'm staring at the screen, like maybe somewhere in the dark you paused and thought of me. Street lights stretching down below, cars like rivers moving slow. Everyone keeps heading home while I'm stuck inside this glow. I wonder if you sleep alright, if somebody holds you tight, if your laughter sounds the same, or if time has rearranged it. Funny how a single trace can reopen hidden space. I was doing fine for weeks till tonight disturbed the peace. I hate the way my chest reacts to things that mean so little, 'cause deep inside I still connect your presence with something gentle. Every memory wakes in me. The rooftop talks, the winter rain, the nights we try to stay away. You probably moved along without replaying us at all. Still one small glance from you can make my guarded thoughts dissolve. Seen at 2:14, and now the silence feels too deep, like every second after that was built to torture me. Maybe healing isn't clean, maybe hearts leave glowing strings, invisible but pulling hard whenever certain moments sparking. Maybe I'll forget someday, maybe distance wins the game, but tonight your little shadow still found every part of me. See at 2:14, the darkness filled the screen again. No message came, no words appeared. Still I stayed awake for hours, 'cause somehow that tiny sign made the past come back alive. Funny how 1 second still can unravel all this time. Blue numbers glowing in the dark, and your ghost inside my heart.
Crowded room, flashing lights, everybody laughing through the night. Bass so loud it shakes the floor. Still I never felt this alone before. Friends keep talking next to me, but their words fade out distantly, 'cause somewhere between the noise your memory cut through the void. Glasses clinking, people dance, someone pulls me by the hand, but my thoughts drift somewhere else. The nights we kept all to ourselves. It's strange how loneliness can grow, even where the music explodes, and all it takes is one small spark to send me back into the dark. After the noise dies down, you're the only thing I hear now. When the crowded lights all fade, your shadow's the one that stays. Everybody's moving on, but my heart still holds your song. Funny how the silence hits harder after nights like this. After the noise fades out, I still feel you all around, like your absence fills the room. Long after the music's through, cold night air outside the bar, neon bleeding off the cars, people calling rides back home while I walk these streets alone. Jacket keeps pulling you back to life. I thought drowning in the crowd would finally shut your memory out, but missing you just changes shape and never truly goes away. Maybe busy hearts still break, maybe loudness cannot save the parts of us that stay awake long after everybody leaves. After the noise dies down, your echo keeps circling around. Every quiet second grows into something I can't control. Everybody disappears, leaving me with all these years. Funny how your ghost arrives only when the night gets tired. After the noise fades out, I still carry all this doubt. If somewhere underneath it all you still miss me now. And maybe that's the coolest part, how crowded places fool the heart. You think you're healing for a while, till silence stretches for miles, and suddenly you're everywhere, inside the smoking heavy air, living softly in my chest like you never really left. After the noise dies down, morning slowly comes around. Still your memory lingers here, clearer than the music did. Everybody went back home, yeah, I still feel so exposed. Funny how the loudest nights leave the quietest scars behind. The city's fading into blue, and somehow all I feel is you. I thought this feeling disappeared somewhere between the passing years, but tonight it found its way back into my chest again. Nothing even caused it first, no old photos, no reverse, just the quiet of the room. And suddenly I thought of you. Outside headlights slowly slide across the dark like moving tides, while every little beam of light pulls another memory alive. It's always when I least expect, when my guard is finally down, and your shadow slips between the cracks and turns the whole night around. Here we go again tonight, missing you without a fight, like my heart already knows exactly where this feeling goes. Again tonight, your name burns soft behind my eyes. Funny how I lose my way to you again tonight. Every silence grows too loud, every thought drifts back around, and no matter how I try, you return again tonight. The city sounds so far away, like the drowning in the rain. I'm alone with all the parts I thought I buried in the dark. I still remember little things, your uneven, sleepy speech, the way you'd stare out windows long, like you were listening to songs. Maybe healing isn't straight, maybe hearts don't separate as easily as people say when somebody changes shape. And maybe moving on just means learning how to live between the random ways of memory, the rise without a warning. Here we go again tonight, another round of old goodbyes, another sleepless conversation only happening in my mind. Again tonight, your ghost sits quietly beside. Funny how your absence still feels heavier than life. Every hour stretches slow, every hidden feeling shows, and no matter how much time, you return again tonight. I used to think forgetting came like daylight after heavy rain, but some people leave a mark that weather cannot wash apart. And maybe that's what love becomes, not always loud or overcome, just a quiet ache that lives in certain kinds of nights. Here we go again tonight, staring at the ceiling light, while your memory fills the dark like smoke around my heart. Again tonight, the whole world fades to silver blue. Funny how after everything, it still comes back to you. Rain still tapping at the glass.
Nothing special happened tonight. No messages, no flashing lights. Just the smell of rain outside, and suddenly you cross my mind. Kitchen clock ticking slow, cold air drifting through the hall. I was fine a second ago, now your memory fills it all. Tiny things still pull me back, like songs I barely noticed pass, or strangers wearing your perfume, turning ordinary into doom. It's strange what the heart remembers after all this time. One careless little moment can restart the ache inside. Quiet trigger, subtle pain hits me when I least expect it. One small feeling in the dark, and suddenly I'm there again. Back to laughing in your car, back to rooftop summer stars. Funny how the smallest spark can wake a sleeping heart. Quiet trigger, silent wave, pulling memories from their place. I don't chase you anymore, still you reach me somehow. Late train rumbling underground, street lights flickering downtown. People rushing through the cold while I replay what I still hold. Maybe healing looks like this, learning how to coexist with the echoes left behind that still wander through your mind. I don't break down like before, don't stare waiting by the door, but some nights your absence feels sharper than it should. And I hate how random it gets, no warning, no reason, just one tiny shift in it, then suddenly it's you again. Quiet trigger, restless chest, another night without much rest. Every hidden piece of us starts floating back up, back to half-inch goodbyes, back to winter traffic lights. Funny how old memories still survive so vividly. Quiet trigger, midnight ache, turning calm into heartbreak. And no matter what I do, part of me reacts to you. Maybe some people leave fingerprints far beneath the surface skin, invisible but permanent in ways we can't explain. And maybe moving on just means the pain arrives less violently, but never fully disappears, no matter how far we get. Quiet trigger, fading night, sky beginning to grow light. Still your shadow lingers near, like it always finds me here. Funny how one little thing can make the whole world quietly shift and pull me back into a version close to you. Rain still falling, soft and slow, and your memory won't let go.
Same ceiling, same pale light, another dragging kind of night. Blankets twisted at my feet, while old memories repeat. The city hums beyond the glass, cars like waves already passed. But inside this silent room, time keeps bending back to you. There's a jacket on the chair, dust floating through the air. Everything is where it was except the shape of us. I try to change the atmosphere, move the furniture, disappear, but somehow every corner knows the version of me you held close. This room keeps replaying you, like the walls remember too. Every shadow, every sound pulls another feeling out. And no matter what I change, your ghost still stays the same. Funny how empty spaces can still whisper someone's name. Replay room, sleepless view, late night painted silver blue. Every quiet inch of this place still carries traces of you. The hallway creaks around midnight, same way it did those summer nights when we stay awake too long, making silence feel less wrong. Now the air feels heavier, every memory clearer. Even random little scenes hit harder than they seem. I thought distance meant release, a gradual return to peace, but certain places trap the past like photographs that always last. And maybe that's the cruel part, how familiar spaces are. Tiny time machines that pull straight through the heat. And this room keeps replaying you. Every habit, every move, like somewhere underneath the dark, you're still living in my heart. And I hate how natural missing you still somehow feels. Like the nights never changed, like you just walked away today. Replay room, dim lit air, your memory is everywhere. Funny how a quiet place can become impossible to escape. Maybe people leave behind versions of themselves in time, little echoes in the walls that never fully disappear. Maybe love doesn't end clean, maybe it's surviving scenes hidden underneath routine, waiting for the night to speak. This mood keeps replaying you, even as the morning blooms, even when the world moves on, your outline still lingers on. Funny how the heart holds tight to ordinary little nights and turns them into something huge. Long after losing you, same ceiling, same cold blue, another night replaying you. Hey, hey, yeah. Last bus moving through the rain, foggy glass and tired faces, city breathing neon smoke while I'm sitting all alone. Head against the freezing side, watching blurry traffic lights. Every stranger disappears, but your memory stays here. The driver hums a faded tune, empty seats and silver moon. Somehow nights like this always pull your shadow into place. I thought these streets would help me heal, just keep moving, never feel. But every road still curves around the thought of you somehow. Night bus window, midnight glow, watching every street roll slow, and your name keeps drifting through everything I try to lose. Outside worlds keep passing by, but inside I'm stuck in time. Funny how a moving city still can't move me past you. Night bus window, tired eyes, another lonely after midnight ride, and every reflection in the glass looks a little like our past. Convenience stores and flicker lights, people smoking under signs, tiny scenes I won't recall yet I remember you through all of them. Cold sleeves wrapped around my hands, trying hard to understand why your absence feels so loud in the city full of crowds. The farther that the bus goes on, the more my thoughts undo themselves, like distance never really worked the way I hoped it would. Maybe certain people stay hidden underneath the days, only waking up at night when the world gets quiet. Night bus quite that clean. Some people stay between the scenes, and maybe that's what hurts the most. How you're gone but still this close, living quietly somewhere deep inside these nights I cannot sleep. Night bus window, early dawn, sky beginning to turn soft. Still your memory rides with me like it never missed a beat. The city slowly wakes again while I replay what could have been. Funny how one silent ride can bring you back to life. Rain keeps racing down the glass. Another lonely night has passed, but somewhere in these moving lights you stay with me tonight.
Yeah. Street outside is soaked in silver rain. Cars keep drifting slowly down the lane. Clock keeps blinking numbers in the dark while your memory circles through my heart. Blanket twisted halfway to the floor, dusty shadows leaning by the door. Tried to sleep an hour or two ago, but your name still moves inside my soul. It's strange how certain nights can open locked up rooms. One tiny little thought, and suddenly it's you. Alone again at midnight, and somehow there you are, floating through my restless head like smoke beneath the stars. I don't call, I don't reach, still your presence follows me. Every quiet second stretches wide when it's only me tonight. Late bus passing underneath my view, same dull color as the nights with you. Random songs spill softly from next door, turning old emotions into storms. Maybe people never fully fade, maybe hearts keep outlines that remain. Even after all the time moves on, certain feelings still survive somehow. And I swear the room was calm before your memory arrived. Now every little silence feels louder deep inside. Alone again at midnight, and you're written in the dark like unfinished conversations, still living in my heart. No alarms, no sudden signs. Still you replay in my mind. Every lonely hour magnifies what I buried out of sight. I thought distance would erase every fingerprint you made, but memories don't disappear, they wait till everything gets still. And now the ceiling knows too much about the nights I miss your touch. Even after all this time, you still return without a sign. Alone again at midnight, watching headlights fade away, trying hard to stop myself from wishing you had stayed. The city sleeping peacefully, but my chest won't let me rest. Funny how your absence still feels heavier than everything else. Another sleepless orbit round, another night you're not around, yet somehow closer than before. inside these midnight walls. Yeah. Yeah. Your name appeared inside my mind like gold graffiti I still can't hide. I was doing fine a moment ago, then every feeling overflowed. Window crack, cold air drifting in, streetlights trembling on my skin. The city's moving like nothing changed, but my chest doesn't feel the same. I said I wouldn't reach again, wouldn't reopen what we had, but loneliness can bend the rules when nights get way too quiet. Maybe I just miss how easy you felt. Maybe I still search for pieces of myself. I almost sent one more reply, one little line at 2 a.m. just to see if somewhere too you still replay us in your head. I almost broke the silence, almost crossed that line, but some words stay trapped forever between the heart and mind. And now I'm staring at the door with unfinished thoughts again, wondering if missing someone ever really ends. People say that time repairs the empty spaces someone tears, but certain nights prove otherwise. When memories wake up alive, overseas inside my jeans, songs that trigger hidden scenes, tiny things I never knew still somehow belong to you. I try louder rooms and crowded bars, long drives underneath neon sparks. Still your shadow rides beside me like you never truly left. And I hate how one small thought can pull me underneath, like all the healing disappeared the second you crossed me. I almost sent one more reply, one reckless little sign, something short like how you been, pretending I'll be fine. I almost let my heart decide instead of letting go, but missing you in silence still feels safer than before. And now the night keeps stretching out like it doesn't want to end, leaving me alone again with words I'll never send. Maybe closure isn't real, maybe someone softly heal, but never fully disappear. No matter how the years unfold, and maybe love is tiny marks hidden underneath the scars, only showing up at night when everything gets dark. I almost sent one more reply, but the screen stayed cold and still, and somehow saying nothing hurts a little deeper still, 'cause part of me still wonders if you'd answer like before, if your heart would hesitate the second mine reached yours. So the message stays unwritten, floating somewhere in my chest. Another midnight conversation that never got confessed. Sunset melting off the roofs, sky turning colder by the minute. I was halfway through my thoughts when your memory slipped into it. The heart weight light hums quietly. Shoes kick somewhere near the door. Everything feels untouched, yet nothing feels the same anymore. I keep telling myself that some things ain't for good, but certain nights undo the work I thought time understood. It's always in the smallest moments, the ones I don't expect. A passing thought, a certain glow, and suddenly you're everywhere. Everything fades into blue. Every quiet road leads to you. When the night gets soft and slow, your shadow starts to show. And I don't even try to stop the flood inside my mind. Funny how the heart holds on long after love is gone. Everything fades into blue. Street lights, smoke in empty rooms, like the whole world changes shade the second I replay your face. Laundry spinning down the hall, neighbors laughing through the walls. Life keeps moving like it should, while I'm trapped inside these thoughts. I remember random scenes, tiny moments in between your sleeves, brushing against mine, your tired eyes at traffic lights. Memories don't leave me. Maybe they just fall asleep, waiting for the perfect night to wake up deep inside. And I swear I felt okay just a couple hours ago, till your ghost crossed through my chest like it never really left. Ooh. Everything fades into blue, even crowded avenues, 'cause somehow every moving light turns into another you. And I hate how natural missing you still somehow feels. Like my heart refuses to accept what's already real. Everything fades into blue. Late night and silver moons, like the whole sky bends itself around the thought of you. I used to think forgetting meant erasing every evidence, but love survives in softer ways, inside familiar shades. And maybe healing isn't losing, maybe it's just learning how to carry certain people without letting them destroy you. Everything fades into blue. Morning almost breaking through, still your memory fills the room like smoke I can't move through. Funny how the world goes on while part of me stays withdrawn, somewhere in a past life view where everything was you. Sky turned